Good afternoon and welcome to Weekends Miami Beach. Chef Bernie Matz. We're, of course, at Cafe Bernie on the beautiful Indian Creek Waterway in mid-Miami Beach. Diego Caiola, my co-host. You know, our producer is still on his honeymoon, so we've got a special guest producer. Thank you, Joshua, for coming in today. Yeah. Diego, I feel like, is our guest today related to you? I feel like
no, he's not related to me, but he's a good friend of mine. Yeah. He has a great heart. He is the CEO, president of Burgermeister. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Ringleb. Yeah, baby. The man is here. The huge burger guy is here.
Alexander, can I tell you, we talk about you every show.
Yes.
Okay.
And we don't even charge you for it, by the way. You haven't received the bill yet.
Free advertising every show. We talk about Burgermeister here in Miami Beach. So we're super thrilled to have you here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because what we usually do at the end of every show, we ask people, what's your favorite burger and favorite pizza, favorite place to eat? And a lot of times, Burgermeister comes up.
Absolutely. And I love it.
I know.
I love it.
I'm sure you do.
No, I'm not love it just because.
And everyone has positive things to say about you. Let me tell you, everyone that I talk to or deal with that knows you, they know you're very generous, very helpful, and you have a good heart, man. Yeah. So that's really great to have people like you in the community.
Thank you.
So, Alexander, welcome to the program. Let me just get this out of the way. We got our sponsor this week.
Yes.
It is one of our favorite sponsors. Spring 44 vodka. Are you familiar with Spring 44 vodka, Alex?
No, actually.
Do you drink vodka?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Excellent. So you want to know about this vodka? I'm actually going to pour myself a little bit here. Excellent. Well, Spring 44 vodka is from Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We love it.
We love Colorado. Diego and I love Colorado.
Yeah, legal marijuana.
Yeah, it's very 420 friendly.
Yeah.
This comes from the springs of the mountains of Colorado, and it's organic. Yep. We love it. I like to drink it by itself, but I think it's a great. We pour it in the well, and it's great for mixing cocktails, especially with tropical fruits, like we do here. So we love Spring 44. We love Colorado.
Yeah, so smooth.
From Spain.
Diego, it's like Cubans going to Argentina. I don't understand a friggin' word you say. So it's kind of like that.
Too much involved.
Alex is from Germany, obviously. Grew up in Germany, born in Germany, went to high school in Germany.
Good beer?
Good beer, right?
Yeah,
Drink a lot of beer in Germany.
Good beer.
Excellent. I started working in the restaurant business when you were 16 years old.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Like busboy?
Just starting off in the restaurant. Yeah, kitchen, everything.
Awesome. You went to culinary school when you were 18 years old?
Went to culinary school, yes.
Germany?
Yes, did that, yeah.
So then he hooks up with a Colombian in Germany, and you moved to Cali?
Yeah, moved to Cali. But before that, I lived in the DR. Got a Dominican son, lives in Germany now.
Wow, you've been everywhere. I didn't even know this about you, man.
Yeah, Dominican son. Grandfather already.
You're a granddad.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
DR and Colombia. Yeah, those are two places my wife don't let me go. That's for sure.
You're not allowed in either of those spots.
No, DR, Colombia, or Brazil, by the way.
Right, so how
Brazil.
old are you when you're in Colombia? How old are you? You're a young guy. You're 20-something.
Yeah, that was about Aruba. Before Colombia, I was in Aruba.
What?
So Colombia, I was 22 when I got to Colombia.
Right. So he gets to Colombia. You've been married how many times at this point?
3 times.
He's been married 3 times when he gets to Colombia.
22.
All right. And then, all right, so in Colombia, you're working in the restaurant business there too?
No, I opened little kiosks, like liquor shops, you know.
Little business in Colombia. So he has the choice of going back to Germany and fulfilling his commitment in the army in Germany, or coming to Miami. And guess which one he chose?
Well, it's an easy guess.
Yeah.
Easy, right?
Do you want to go to war or you want to go to paradise? I mean, he's a smart guy.
All right, so in 2000 you moved to Miami.
2000
He comes down by himself. He told me the story. I'm going to tell it really quick. In 3 days after getting here, he's already got a job as a server on Lincoln Road at Carnaval, right?
Yes, Carnavale.
And he's living with 5 dudes in a studio apartment.
Sounds about right, yeah. About 25 years ago in South Beach, sounds about right.
$500 a month, 1145 Euclid Ave.
Wow.
But then 2001 comes, some crazy Arabs fly planes into the Twin Towers, and you know what happens. Everybody knows what happens. It goes to nothing here. So Alex takes off, goes to New York, works at Balthazar, puts together
Balthazar.
a decent resume. Balthazar,
Yes.
that's a big deal.
Oh yeah,
Big
the
deal,
restaurant.
Right?
yeah.
Young guy working at Balthazar. Comes back to Miami Beach. GM at Casa Tua, 2004.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right? Moving on, he becomes the director of ops at the Versace Mansion, 2006.
No way.
He's been all over the
Wish
beach.
I knew you back then.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
All right, 2007, moves to LA, has a little stint at a place called Wolfgang Steakhouse. You know Wolfie?
Wow.
Right? Did you meet Wolfgang Puck?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Wolfgang Puck was such a legend. He was really
He's
the
still-
first.
He's still a legend, right? He's still alive?
Yeah,
he's-
but
no,
he
he's
was
still
the first
huge.
like celebrity chef, right?
Yeah.
Did you meet? Did you hook up with him? Like because you
We
were
talked,
Austrian?
yes, yeah. Because
I mean,
my
he,
mom is Austrian, father was German.
he
So yeah.
licensed his name all over the
Yeah.
globe.
No, I get it. Yeah,
He's
he
a much
franchised
older
himself.
man though because he was the original
Yeah.
chef. 2008 comes back to Miami Beach. You can't stay away from Miami Beach,
No,
right?
it's home.
He loves
It's
it
home.
here.
Big time.
2008. Remember DeVito's? He goes to work at
Yes.
DeVito's on Ocean Drive.
DeVito, the short guy, the actors restaurant.
What'd you do there? Danny DeVito, yeah.
Yeah, Danny Vito's GM again.
GM at Danny DeVito's.
How
That
was
a-
he? You got to know him?
Nice.
Met
Meet him?
Nice guy, super nice.
Super short,
Really?
huh? How
Oh.
tall is he?
Like tall as this table here, maybe.
So you actually dealt with Danny? He was there
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah, he came
like
by,
he
yeah.
tasted the food?
Yeah, he went in the kitchen. He flipped the saute pan and
It's Italian, right? It was
Italian,
restaurant?
yes,
Yeah.
Italian restaurant, yes.
2010, remember Vice Lounge, Lincoln Road? He was a
Vice
partner.
Lounge, listen.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was short-lived.
How long?
Right? How long did you have it there?
2.5 years.
Oh, 2.5 years. Not
Which
so
is
short-lived for
great.
a
No, we
club
sold
on
it
Lincoln
then to
Road.
a guy that became tantalized because I hated nightlife, to be honest. I realized shortly after I started that it's not for me.
No.
I didn't just.
I don't like nightlife industry.
So 2011, you open up a little deli over there on Washington, which is ultimately to become the location that you're in now, right?
Yes.
Euro Deli, a little deli over there. It's on Washington between 5th and 4th, so south. It's your part of Sophie,
Right
right?
across
Yes.
from China Grill, yeah.
Yeah, right across from China
Yeah,
Grill.
across from China Grill, yeah.
And you ran that until 2018, right?
2017.
Until 2017, and then in
And-
2018, he decides to become
The
Mr.
Burgermeister,
Burger.
yes.
Right?
The burger
now,
guy.
translated, Burgermeister is Mr. Burger, right?
No, mayor. You don't have to vote for me. I'm already the mayor, Mr. Maynard. If
He
you're
is,
watching
though.
He's
this,
on the ballot in November, people. He's on
He is
the
the
ballot in
mayor.
November.
All right, so 2017, he becomes the Burgermeister. Now, why burgers, man? After all this, Wolfgang Puck and Balthazar and everything you've done, Cheryl, why burgers?
I always loved burgers. You know, since a kid. My father was actually once about to get into a McDonald's franchise in Germany.
The
What
thing
can
is
go
that
wrong,
burger,
know?
you could really dress it up in so many different ways. And,
Yes.
and Burgermeister, you guys do that really well.
Thank you.
Onions, different sauces and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I
That's
put
why I love burgers.
a lot of effort in the creation,
Yes.
in the ingredients,
All right,
in
what
the
is the
freshness.
secret? What is the secret of the burger? What do you guys do that's so special?
So the special part about it is love. A lot of love.
Yes.
Talking about the burger.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Do we have
boy.
a Cafe
He brought
Bernie
a
burger
Cafe
here?
Bernie burger, which I also hear is
In
pretty
front
good.
of the burger man, we need to get a burger,
Like,
right?
be honest now. How long did you work on that burger? It's probably since yesterday.
I've been working on it since this morning.
I know, right?
It's conveniently cut into 3 portions, so we can
Nice.
each take a portion.
Yep.
And Alex, of course, we cooked it medium rare. I didn't want to cook it anymore.
Yeah. And,
Is that right? Medium rare for a burger?
Yeah, that looks a little medium to me, but it's all right.
Oh,
Bernie, I'll forgive it.
overcooked.
Messed
You know-
up, Bernie.
You know what? They did it 5 minutes ago, and it's been sitting there for a minute. So
No, I'm just
French
kidding.
fries are good.
So we got cheddar.
All right, so yeah, little cheddar. This is our regular burger. It's just a cheeseburger, cheddar, pickled onions, chopped lettuce,
All right.
tomatoes,
Thank you.
and balsamic reduction. So
let me
we
grab my
have
piece. Hold on, let me
we
grab my
have the
piece.
Burgermeister about to critique our burger here.
Let's
Just
go.
in time, right?
Check it out. Great taste.
That's a nice burger.
I like the balsamic reduction.
We put that on
Ah,
instead of
I
ketchup.
knew it was in there already.
Little bit of butter on the bread.
Yeah.
Right, before it gets grilled.
Here we got the char right. Yeah. Nicely toasted.
There
Right,
you
they just throw it on the
go.
grill.
Alex is big on burger buns. He has really
It's
great
all about
burger
the
buns
bun.
over there.
Right? Wow, thank you, Alex. We're
Juicy.
thrilled that you were able to try our burger. And Alex, you know, we looked up on Google what was the best burger in Miami Beach, and consistently Burgermeister comes up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's where you really want to be. I mean, tell us what this burger thing is and what's the future of the burger. I mean, what's the future of Burgermeister?
So it's not, we don't sell burgers. We sell an experience. So it starts with the way the guests are greeted, the way the ambience is, the music, the service. Since I come from fine dining, we do stuff like when you're done eating, you get a warm towel where you can wipe your hands with. Then the ingredients, it's all from scratch. I don't do canned things. I don't do frozen things. Bread, daily fresh baked. We
Do you bake the bread or you have somebody bake it?
We have somebody. We did at the beginning. Then the volume became too high. The meat is freshly grinded, and then we make our own patties. So high profile, which is important to me too. I want to taste
All right,
it,
I'm
you know?
not going to give it all away, but when these smash burger places, you can use the crappiest high fat content meat. You're smashing it
Yes.
down, and what you're trying to do is fry the meat. And then they put 2 or 3 patties on it of fried meat. Again, you don't need a real chef because anybody can just smash a burger
Yeah.
and overcook the hell out of it.
Yeah.
You know, what we do and what I know you do is a real burger, hand formed.
It has to be. It has
Freshly
to be.
ground and then cooked to a temperature.
It has to be.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. What's the future of the chain? What's the future of the franchise?
Well, I've never been about just to, let's open some stores. So I have more stores. You know, it needs to have the perfect fit for that community connection. We also give back to the community.
Yes, you do.
So locals always have 20% discounts. We started that. We went through with the 20% discount in the pandemic.
Yeah, during COVID, I remember that.
We
Yeah.
did that. We always treat our guests. You know, we have so many burgers on the menu because the community requested them. So,
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to scale that. But we will scale.
And just when you thought there couldn't be another burger place, of course there is, because when you build a better mousetrap, when you do something even better than the guy before, there's always room in the market, and that's what Burgermeister has done.
Yeah,
So
and you got to do it right.
congratulations.
Have you been to the Brickell location? You got to check out the Brickell location.
not.
Yeah, the Miami Beach
I
is
try not
great.
to go to Brickell.
The Miami Beach is great, but I mean, you really want the whole Burgermeister experience. You got to go to the Brickell. It's a big location. It's bigger than this, but they have a bar there. It's really badass.
I think that's the
Badass
model,
spot.
right? That's the model.
Yeah, that's a model. But then going back, I think Miami Beach is the model, you know, because
Really?
it's
A little store?
It has a little store.
You don't want
idea
alcohol?
was-
You don't want a liquor? And
Yeah, but I, we didn't need it. And Miami Beach was like this hole in the wall, super cool dive bar feeling, but it's not a dive bar. It's super cool beach vibes.
The seating's in the front.
Surfing, the seating. It's close to the beach, you
You do
know.
a lot of delivery?
Yes, a lot.
I imagine, because the space is small.
Yeah.
So to do the volume, you do a lot of delivery.
Yeah, but
And it delivers well, the product?
Yeah. We, my wife actually was in charge of that, so she found the right boxes, how we put the burgers in there. Like we are constantly going through this science of how to make everything perfect. Like we're really relentless in trying to perfectionize everything.
Yeah, and you
amazing.
got these sample boxes. What's up with the sample boxes?
We got now the Meister boxes.
Yes.
So that was my wife's idea as well. So you get in one box, you get sliders,
How many?
10,
Wow. 10 sliders.
It's like a Sunday game.
It's pretty cool.
pack.
I've seen it before. It's a
That-
black
that's
box
super
with
cool.
Burgermeister.
20. Then you get the wings in it
Yeah.
with fries. Then you get the Pollo Crispy one, which is the little fried chicken sandwiches. So you get the mix of all these
Amazing.
boxes. You just pick them up, very reasonable price. Because another thing is, be reasonable price.
Yeah.
You got to be accessible to anybody.
Yeah.
But you know the cost of everything's gone up, Alex.
It is. So we've been battling with that too. When I started Burgermeister, when we started it, our cheeseburger was $8.99. Now it went up to $11.99. You know, because there was no way for us to keep
But
doing
that's
that. You know?
still a decent price for a burger.
Still a really
Yeah,
good
because you
price.
get 8 ounce
yeah.
chuck, short rib, and brisket, prime Angus.
That's insane.
And freshly baked bread and super high-end ingredients.
And they're tough to finish. I've been there a few times to your restaurant.
Because that's
It's
also, I want it to be bueno, bonito, barato, you know?
Yes.
I love that saying. Burgermeister is now part of the fabric of Miami Beach when you mention, places that have been around, especially the best of.
I think everything has its cycle, so everybody's saying, Miami Beach is done, it's doomed, and I think with seeing all the developments going everywhere, I think we're actually lucky that we were left out for a while, because we still have the chance to turn Miami Beach into a wellness, cool vibes, clean, beautiful destination for tourists and locals that don't want to be in these high rises in Brickell, that don't want to be in that loud Wynwood or Midtown, that want to be close to the beach because we have a jewel, which is the beach. But I think we took it for granted in the good times, and the good times are gone now, and they're never going to come back the way they were.
No,
like when I hear people that say, "Oh, we got to bring the models back. We got to bring the Versace area." Versace, unfortunately, isn't coming back. The model era is also done. That business is different nowadays, especially with AI and all that stuff, So there's going to be a new era. And what is the new era? I think the new era is wellness, Wellness, it doesn't mean gym, protein shakes, and healthy food. Wellness means a lot. It means, wellness of living. And there's a huge opportunity. But, and here's where we got to change. We went twice to the beach to these sunbeds that I usually don't get, but we had friends in town, so let's go to the sunbeds. Go there. They're expensive, and the service is terrible. They treat you like a sardine. They treat you like crap. They sit you down. Okay, here, it's this much. Pay here. Can I get a towel?
So
sure.
Obviously,
Here's
it's not
more.
geared for locals, for one.
No, it's not.
So they're not catering to the locals. So the local's not going down to the beach and saying, "I'm going to get an umbrella and a chair and towels and all
And it's
that
crazy
stuff."
because everyone
It's
comes down here for the
basically-
beaches, right? I mean,
So
it's such
it's
a
geared
gem.
to rip off the tourists.
Yes.
That's basically what
Every
it is.
California I speak to, every person that either comes here from California on vacation or moves down here, they come for the beach because California beach sucks. It's cold and dirty. So everyone that comes from Cali says the beach, and I guess we just take it for granted.
And
So what do we do? I mean, is it the operator that needs to be replaced? There needs to be oversight because, by the way, we've got a private operator operating basically the entire beach.
Boucher Brothers?
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for mentioning them. And what they're doing is basically we're bringing tourists to Miami Beach. The Bouchers are taking them, shaking them down, and sending them home with a bad taste in their mouth.
the operation is absolutely terrible. If we want to be a world-class destination, we got to change ourselves to become a world-class destination.
Who's making sure that the restaurants on Ocean Drive aren't ripping tourists off? This has been going on for so long, and it's been allowed to go on for so long that people just don't want to come here.
Well, the panhandling stopped, right? The people coming out, the hosts with the menus on the sidewalk, that stopped.
The hawking went down,
Yes.
but it's still active,
Have you been to Ocean Drive recently? It's still
those are
as
true.
active as ever.
But how about we start painting sidewalks?
Yeah, they're dirty. The sidewalks are dirty.
How about
Exactly.
we do some landscaping,
Yep.
very much needed?
Yep.
How about we focus on the freaking alleyways that are gorgeous, by the way? You could make art in there. There's so much things that can be done in an alley. There's enough urban plannings that can be done to make this attractive. So how about combined as a body, as they call themselves? They focus on that. Let's pressure clean it. Let's paint it.
Honestly, I don't know how I don't know how there's not a revolt here in this city. I don't know how the residents that pay what they pay in taxes. It's $1 billion a year budget.
a year.
And have you been to an alley there off behind
It's-
Ocean Drive?
it's terrible.
It looks like a third world country back there.
It stinks. It
It
stinks.
smells.
FBL is a disgrace because they have these wires hanging there like it's from fucking 1920,
And the only
Like-
time they fix them, someone gets electrocuted.
Yes.
Right? If someone dies, it's the
then
only time.
another thing is why the city doesn't get on certain things that are very important. We have the most gorgeous post office on Washington Avenue.
Oh, it's beautiful.
believe
But
Yeah,
it is
that one.
run down.
Yeah.
It looks terrible.
It looks horrible.
There
You're
should be
right.
somebody at the city
Very
pick up the
true.
phone, call Washington, and say, "Call to your post office
Yep.
people, and I want this remodeled."
Yep.
In this year, I want it to be painted. I want the marble to be polished. I want that little water
beautiful-
fountain.
a
Beautiful Art Deco
beautiful-
building. Yeah,
It should be
really
lit
is.
up at night.
Federal-
Beautiful.
We need to start finding the pet owners that don't pick up their pets' poop. Because you walk, I don't know, I live in Miami Shores, but I own a property on 9th Street. And every time I walk down the sidewalk, there's fucking shit everywhere.
We can't
And
even.
it smells
We
like
can't even
shit.
clean up the shit. I gotta tell you, a lot of times it reminds me of Cuba. I don't know how we're supposed to compete on a global scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sidewalks,
With places
yeah.
like Mexico, Central America. I was just in Costa Rica.
You know,
I was
they-
just in Merida, Mexico. You
Mexico
walk down the
City-
street and the streets are beautiful and they're
Clean.
clean.
Oh, yeah? I've never been to Mexico City.
They're cleaning. They're
Miami Beach, we
painting.
can't do it.
They're painting the curbs. They're painting the curbs. You know.
Yeah.
In South America, they look beautiful. The parks look beautiful. We focus so much on the big picture.
Yeah.
Where's gonna move the fire department?
Yeah.
Where
You know
are
what,
we gonna
Diego?
do
the
there?
fire department.
So we are fighting over these things years and years and years. But why don't we put somebody on to paint the city, the
true.
sidewalks,
Yep.
fix, install more garbage bins, you know, clean up the freaking city, put these dog poop bags everywhere, you know,
Everywhere.
and start demanding in you know, at the center of South Beach, all these old Art Deco buildings. Why don't we demand from them to upkeep their landscaping?
Yeah.
You know, some of these front yards look like crap. So
Yeah.
this is little fixes that would already enhance the environment, make people feel more welcome, and then let's work on getting the message out to be nice.
Well, building department and co needs to leave City Hall
Yes.
and go out to the fucking city and see what's really going on.
Yes.
Instead of just dealing with permits and stuff like that.
You know what? On top of the poop police that's needed, Alex just summed it up in one little word, and that is when people come here, when you have guests over to your house, treat them nice, be hospitable, ask them if they want something to drink.
Yeah.
Don't rip them off.
Yeah.
Because then they leave and they go, you know what? That place sucked.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
keep
going
your
back
place
there.
clean. And keep it clean.
You know,
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Our
You know what?
service is zero. That I was, you know, I get it in the reviews. I don't want to rave about me now, but I get in reviews always, you know, guests saying, "Wow, this was the nicest service I received in Miami." And
Amazing.
this shouldn't be like this, you know. Everybody.
Burgermeister's the best best service in.
Well, look,
in
the
Miami.
difference between you and Bernie is that you guys are active.
Yes.
Right? You're there.
just care.
And you have to be there.
But then I don't understand how can a hotel like where we went to these sunbeds there, how can the hotel not enforce their vendor, the Boucher brothers or whatever? How can they not enforce that they do a good job for their tourists?
I got to tell you, Diego, Alex has me inspired. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to run for commission in 2027.
Wow.
Okay?
You heard it here
Yeah.
first, people.
I'm going to. Because this nonsense has to stop, and nobody's doing it.
There you go. There you
so
go.
somebody's just got to get up there and say, let's just clean the fucking
Yeah.
streets.
And if
All
we
right.
really want control
Anyways,
right now, election's coming up in 3 weeks, so make sure you vote for the right person.
You know what?
That's
There I
right.
want to say something about, I don't know much about politics, but I know, for example, one guy that I know has his best interest in, but I don't know how it works for him. But Joseph was a friend of mine, so
Who?
I know Joseph Magazine.
Okay.
So I know he doesn't want to mean something bad, but I don't know. He's more of a finance guy, so he's doing the finance part for the city,
Yeah.
which is important too.
Yeah.
But one lady that helped me more than anybody else in this city when I was in the shits, Monica Salinas.
Ah, Monica, we love her.
You know, this
running for
lady,
commission.
I had problems with my grease trap. I was shut down. Nobody helped
remember.
me
I
out.
remember you told me about
I was
that,
about
yes.
to lose my business, and Monica, without any interest, with no financial interest, personal interest, just
All
out of
right.
her heart.
Well, I think we
because-
got an endorsement for Monica. over here.
Yes.
All right, hold
But
on. We've
but-
only got Alex for a few more minutes, and we really need to ask Alex. Alex is a local, so Diego, we need to know
Yes.
what are the best places. All right, let me start. Is Burgermeister the best burger in Miami Beach?
Diego.
Yes.
Diego always says, although Diego does say,
I always say Burgermeister, you know?
Diego does say that little place up there on the Argentinian place. up there on Collins?
Oh, Manolo?
No.
No, seven. What's his name?
Birria?
Burgers and Shakes.
Oh, Burgers and Shakes. Is
Oh,
up
Burgers
there
and
too?
Shake. Yeah, George's. Yeah,
Burgers,
spot there.
yeah.
They have
He
real
does
good.
stuff. Legend on the beach.
Yeah,
Legend.
yeah, Burgers
He's a
and Shake.
legend.
He's open. You know, he just bought Andiamo on Biscayne. He's opening up there, and he's opening up on 123rd Street in North Miami.
Great guy.
Yeah,
bless
George
him.
is good guy.
Alex, I gotta say that when people ask me, I always say Smith and Walensky. What's the best pizza place in Miami? You don't even have to keep it to Miami Beach. What's the best pizza place in Miami? Alex from Burgermeister.
Pumarola.
Rumarola, good choice.
Where?
Pumarola, it's on by 17th there in Miami Beach. They're all over the place too.
Okay.
Larry used to be the manager at Fratelli, went independent, and he does amazing
spot.
work.
All right,
Yes.
what's your go-to romantic restaurant when you want to impress your wife?
I still love Mr. Wolinski there.
There
on the
you
wall.
go.
It's
yeah.
just,
Henry and the whole team over there is great.
It's
yeah.
just Smith Wolinski, that outside seating there is just a killer,
Yes.
you know?
You know what? That's what I say. Whenever I want to impress somebody, I always take them
Smith
outside
and
Smith and
Wolenski,
Walensky.
yeah.
Here's my move. I'm going to tell you my move, okay?
What's your move?
Okay.
I grab a cocktail at the bar, and then I walk it down to the beach. We take our shoes off, and we hang out on the sand, and we drink the cocktail.
Oh, nice.
And then, by the time we get back, table's ready, and we sit outside. And,
that's
yeah.
Copy Mr. Bernie here.
Well, you also know the owner,
move, right?
so I'm sure you could do those
Henry,
things.
yeah, ask for Henry when you go.
That's we know the
All right, what
owner.
else, Diego?
No, everything's great, man. Look, I'm happy you're here with us today.
Hold on, we got
Thanks
one
for coming to
last
the
event.
show.
One last event to announce from Burgermeister. We hear.
Oh,
you're-
yes.
You're shutting the place down, and you've got a
Next
special chef
week?
coming in for some
Yeah,
kind of
October-
THC infused.
Yes, October
cannabis
18th.
infused burgers.
October 18th.
It's a secret menu, which he's doing. The Nomad Chef, we did a call-up. We went to one of his dinners. It was amazing. And, I said, let's do something together. So he's coming down. He's now becoming a resident of Miami. He used to travel all over the country doing these dinners.
The Nomad Chef.
Yes, he went to London with the Soho House. He's doing dinners for the Soho House. So he's going to be at Burgermeister October 18th. Infused dinner, infused cocktails, DJ.
Wow.
25 spots. We barely have any tickets left, but please check it out. Let me know.
Where can they buy the tickets?
There's a link on, I can text it to you, yeah.
Okay.
But on,
All right.
on Burgermeister.
Burgermeister.com or no?
Burgermeister, Instagram.com.
Yeah.
The link is there.
Yeah.
You won't be disappointed. If you hate the dinner, if you're too high to remember, I'll give you your money back.
Yeah, me and Bernie are thinking of going.
We're definitely going.
Yeah,
If you want to check out, you can buy tickets on there. Is that
Yes.
how it is?
Yeah, you
All
can
right,
buy
so we
tickets
need
on
to get
there.
on there and get some tickets. If you want to check out the menu at Burgermeister, which is pretty impressive. I've been on there a lot lately. Burgermeister.com, just like it sounds.
BurgermeisterMiami.com.
Burgermeister
Burgermeister
Miami. We had to
Miami.
look. We had to look to the wifey
Because it's
Yes.
Miami.
BurgermeisterMiami.com. Check it out. It is the best burger in Miami Beach. Congratulations, Alex. Thank you for joining us today. I wish we had way more time with Alex. We got to have Alex back because we need to talk more about
Yeah,
Miami
definitely.
Beach.
And if you guys want to become a sponsor, weekendsmiamibeach@gmail.com. Just email us. We'll send you a good deck.
yeah.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
All right, Alex.
Wonderful. See you
amazing
next
Thanks
week.
for
to be
having
here.
you, brother.
Peace.
Thank you.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.